Hey, woodchucker. J-Dog, how are you, buddy? We're doing some cleaning up tonight after our show. We kind of left our shop a wreck, if you can't tell, and we got some big orders we got to get taken care of, and so we're kind of going to be trying to get some stuff done. Trying to figure out what happened to my deal. Hmm. I bet, woodchucker. I bet it was. Hey, Pine. Scooter, how are you, man? Hey, Pine. Scooter, how are you, man? It's going in here to clean up and get ready for a couple of big projects we got to do, and we now have a location to put our product. It's pretty cool, man. That show paid off. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Mike. CNG went really good, bud. Uh, got several potential customers, but we did get a venue to put our product. I'm pretty stoked about that. Like, totally stoked. We take our product and set it up Friday morning. Okay, Pine, that sounds good, buddy. Yes, Mike, it is. It's great news. Anybody got any exciting news going on for the week? Make a spoon, huh? What'd he do, Mike? Well, yeah, that's what I do is make a spoon from wood. That's what I am, a wood shop. But not tonight. Probably not tomorrow either. Hey, Mike. CNG, I hear you, buddy. That's that shop we're setting up in. They want all the signs we can give them for all the holidays. I'm going, what the hell have I started here? The wind was crazy that Saturday on our show, you know. It was just brutal. But I'm glad the wind was blowing because if not, I would have fried. My white chicken legs already got fried, but they'd have been freaking lobsters. Oh, really? Had a beef brisket, huh? Food coma? I hear that, buddy. Yeah, that's a hell of a guy to send that to you. That's for sure. Jacob's in the house spending the evening with his wife. It's her birthday, and so he's taking it easy tonight, which I don't blame him. He just got done mowing the whole freaking yard, so he needs to take it easy every once in a while. Hey, Daniel, how are you, sir? OP, good to see you, buddy. Country Taco, how are you? Daniel, how you feeling after your surgery, buddy? I haven't been on much. I've been crazy busy last few weeks. Good to hear, Daniel. Awesome. I think that's Jacob's. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week. You're right for everybody, I think. I'm over this heat already. All this damn humidity. Hey, Kevin. It's always nice to come back with empty totes, isn't it? Mike, are you talking to me? I should make something little? Or did I miss something? Jeek? Is that how I say Jeek? Jeek? How you doing, man? Kevin, they did really good. We did about $400 worth, which for the venue, it was pretty good. The wind, I mean, that was really good. We had no booth, no nothing to expenses. We did really good on that. But we also got us a place to set up storefront. They are literally charging us commission to take care of our product and sell it. So I'm not complaining. It was a win-win, and they want all we can bring them. It's pretty cool. Oh, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, have product on the shelf and don't have to be there and have to potentially make it sell every day. That's a win-win in my book. We sold a lot of smalls this weekend, which is very common, really, especially this time of year. Just a commission. C&G just a commission. They're not out nothing, we're not out nothing. Except for, well, our product. But, and they take all the taxes, we ain't got to deal with it. Even better, win-win for me, man. Yeah, a lot going on here. Almost had something similar. I hear you, Mike. I hear you. Well, that's good, C&G. That's the whole name of the game there, buddy. Well, you're better off to have orders not that'll fill them than to have no orders, man. That's my opinion. You can always say, hey, look, I'm 3 months booked out. That's what I'd tell them if it comes to that. I'm with you, C&G. That's my game plan. I've actually been talking to a shop up in Branson, Missouri. It's called the Branson Craft Mall. They don't have an opening right now, but my plan is to get at the booth just as soon as they have a spot open. That is my plan. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure, guys. Burn that midnight oil. I'll do that now. Yeah, that's the deal. Should be killer. Key word is keeping up. The Branson is 6-hour drive for me, so I mean, if I go up there and get that set up, I'm definitely going to leave inventory for them. Nikki, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping on. Oh, just shooting the bull and unpacking and cleaning up stuff from our show Saturday. Thank you. It's dirty compared to what it usually is. Hey, thank you. We appreciate that. Well, usually we're doing a live build, but tonight I'm just trying to get cleaned up. It's been a long weekend. Was sweeping, huh? Oh, swiping. Well, I appreciate you subscribing. It means a lot. I really do appreciate it. Mike didn't. Oh man, does she really? That's awesome. Your shop still looks like shit, Mike. It's hard to keep clean. It's an ongoing battle. That's all I can say. You get discouraged after a while. My stuff was, I've told you all, the horrible freaking shape 2 years ago. Very nice. That'd be nice, Mike. God, I'd love to just visit there one time. Well, it's all green here too, darling. But it's miserable as hell. And you're right, C&G. It's impossible to keep up. You try to do at least the minimum, keep the flow going. That's about all you can do. Never left the South. Yeah, when you start tripping over sawdust, that's when you know you need to at least sweep. You're right. Well, today it was 94, the heat index of 101. That's here anyway. I don't know what it was in Texas. Feels like 9:05. Yeah, that is no freaking lie. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty darn hot. You're right, man. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. One down, 45 to go. Another reason to be jealous as hell. Well, if you can sing, that's freaking awesome. I can sing, but your ears would bleed. I promise you that. Cats and dog tied, huh? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. When a mother could love C&D. Thanks, Nikki. It didn't used to be this way. Started on about 2 years ago. Finally got it organized. It was a train wreck before. You could barely walk through here to get anything. You'll learn with me, Nikki, that I always have a beer in my hand, or at least close. Man, play right. You'd be lost. Oh, you'd find your way, sweetheart. I promise you. You are right, Pommy. You are absolutely right. Got this scroll saw in here. I need to get it hooked up to dust collection. I can't wait till we get our finish room done. We're going to move our dust collection outside. Then we can run it while we're doing lives or whatever, and it won't have all that background noise. That's irritating as heck, that humming. At least we won't hear it outside. What the heck? where I put my pigs. Fine, that's pretty freaking cool. Thank you, man. Oh, well, I tell your wife, I said, she is very welcome, Kevin. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, hit the dang camera. She's still teasing me about filling my pizza cutter. That's funny, Kevin. Jacob did really good, guys, on them magic towel holders. He sold the crap out of them. I thought it was pretty cool. course, I'm pretty sure Jacob could sell ketchup to a woman in a white dress. Just saying. He's a pretty good salesman. Yeah, sold one of them, the small one. The place where we're taking our stuff, he wants a big 8-footer to put out on his front yard. Well, the lot, right off the main highway, and wants to put plants and everything in it to display it. So we're stoked about that, big time. So we're going to build a big one and thinking the other one, and probably keep making more. Okay, I guess I'll move you guys down here with me. Not much in the phone. Be good for a while. He gets Iced in Eskimo. That's pretty cool. We are going to start the dirt work and forms in about 2 weeks. Why, what are you, buddy? Yeah, that's our plan, about 2 weeks. And our plan is to have it completely finished by the end of, well, we're saying the end of the year, but we're hoping September or October. That is our game plan. We all know how things change, but we're hoping to stick pretty tight to that. Yes, it will be great to have a space because we can have a bunch of projects in there drying or just out of the way. We can keep on production. Our production. Shit, I can't even talk. Keep up the production. There you go. Clean this wreck off over here. Gonna build some more birdhouses. We did pretty good on our RV birdhouses too, guys. I forgot about that. How you doing? Mariah, I guess. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. That one up again. Working up a sweat. Time for another beer. You don't want to clean the shop. I don't blame you, plywood. Kind of sucks. That's the worst part of it. Hey, Zach, how are you? I agree, it's worse than sanding, you're right. Anybody else live tonight, guys? I haven't looked. Hey, Ray. How are you? Oh, Lord. Mr. Jenkins. How are you? It's clean. This shop's been in quite a while. Jesus loves everybody. Ray, I love your little benches, buddy. You did a really nice job. Do you sell quite a few of them? I thought about building a few similar to that, but I like your design. Might have to borrow it. What am I going to work on first? You know, that's a really good freaking question, because I got an 8-foot windmill I got to build, so that's just the base of the head. On top of that's going to be about a 10-foot 6 windmill tall. The base is going to be about 6 foot by 6 foot around at the bottom. And then he wants several long planters. I need to get them done. I'm trying to scratch my head around how I want to do the windmill for sure. I'm always in deep thought. I got a customer that wants me to build a canned goods storage. I'm sure you guys have seen them. They're all over like Pinterest and I think even Facebook. I've seen them on there. Basically, it's however wide you want to do it, but this one here she's wanting is about 4 foot wide, 6 foot tall. Sheet of plywood on the back, some 1x for dividers with a 1x2 on the front, and the canned goods would go down, and then you pull it out of the bottom, kind of like the old style Coke machines, kind of. Well, that AC unit, that's the most important thing right now. So yeah, I got that to do. It's all good, Kevin. I kind of have an idea how I want it to. So the top will be that, they'll just stack on top of each other. And then down below, um, she wants it for like canned good jars, like pizzas or whatever. She wants a shelf separate from that just to stand them on. And then down below, she wants to be able to put some of her cast irons hanging up in there and have doors on it, kind of put it all in that one area. Kind of like the ones you've seen, but the bottom's a little bit different. So I'll have to kind of draw that out, how I want to do it, and put the pegs on it. We sold our big A-frame planter, that green one. I think I did that on the video. Made a video on it, I believe. We did sell that one to a friend of ours after the show, so trying to decide, the welcome signs are made out of cedar, the four-sided signs. Trying to decide if I want to paint like the Merry Christmas, paint them letters in there, brighten it up a little bit, like the Happy Halloween sign, stuff like that. What do you guys think on that? I'm rambling on and nobody's replying. Yeah, it's the welcome / planter. So in other words, there's a piece of cedar with double-sided that you pull out and flip around and push back in. We did it on one of our lives. We didn't get it finished to take with us, so. Alright, I'm going to show you guys right here. That sign right there. Remember, it's four-sided. It's got a front and a back to it. Now it's got welcome on it. We're going to make several different inserts. We just haven't got it done yet. Open and close on that one. Then the other one's got Happy Halloween and 4th of July or something. I don't remember what we did. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thought about painting the letters like red or I don't know. Well, that's what I was thinking, Kevin. I think we ought to too. Of course, we're going to have the ones we do with the holidays. It'll have 4 holidays in it, 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving maybe or something. And we might do multiple signs and let them have choices of which one they want, Yeah, see, we talked about that too, CNG. I thought the same thing of putting a Christmas tree or and maybe a Santa Claus on the one side, and then, uh, like I said, the Thanksgiving, turkey. But yeah, we're gonna make several inserts for them. That way, people can choose what they want right there at the store. The thank yous with no lime. That's because I'm lazy, buddy. I'm lazy. I'm out in the wood shop, man. But I guarantee when I go to a restaurant and have my steak, I got salt and lime. I promise you. Of course, it's on draft. So I'm gonna call you Jay. Is that all right? Doing all right this evening? The Sakis is my favorite. I just need him to sponsor me now, guys, and hell, we just go on vacation all the time. Marinating some trout, huh? What are you marinating it in, buddy? Quick, someone tag the Sakis, Kevin. I love you, man. Yeah, I gotta get my material list built up for my windmill. Everybody can go get everything picked up this week. Italian dressing, pepper, garlic. Man, that sounds freaking awesome. I love trout when it's done right. Yeah, pretty much our inventory is gonna be pretty much wiped out to put in stock over there. So we're gonna have to start all over again, pretty much. So Otto, how are you, man? Buddy, that's what I am real. I love it. I love talking to you guys. We usually do a live build when we go live. Just I'm cleaning up today right now, but I still do talk. My son is usually out here, but he's with his wife right now. It's her birthday. But yeah, absolutely. We'll always do some sort of build. Thank you, man. Lotto, thank you, buddy. Kevin normally has it fried. Really, I've never had it fried. Jay, you know when it's a bad day for Dan's Homestead, and I'm drinking these more than I'm getting anything done. Today, I've only had two, so it's not too bad. Most wives do, buddy. Most wives do. You're right, Plywood. It is still early. You're right. Really, Scooter? A little over 300 of them over there, buddy. You know, that's one wood I've never have done it with cypress, but it's one I've thought about really doing. Jay, would you like a closer look of the clamps? It's not nothing fancy, but I'll be glad to take it up to show it to you. Shit, I can't talk. Otto, I'm going to do you a solid, buddy. I'm going to put that video on repeat tonight. I'll help you out all I can. I try to do that to all my buddies. You're all my buddies. Really? Second time broke that son of a bitch? Come on. Kevin, you never have enough clamps is right. You're exactly right. Oh, there ain't nothing better. This is a rockler. I love it. Oh, I understand, man, but we got to help each other out when we can. I don't mind at all. Watto, are you talking? Who are you talking to about the cypress? I can do that if that's what you want me to do, man. That's usually what I, like on Mike, I just put him on, left it out here on the shop plan, trying to help get his hours up. I don't know if he got his hours where it needed to be or not, be monetized. But I'll get on my own counts and Jacob get on his and we do ours, help everybody out we can. And I didn't know that was illegal either. I had no idea. Didn't know it was illegal. That's crazy. That's very cool, CNG. Very cool. looks like it can storm again. Freaking rain. Heck, all our lakes over here. The one I go to all the time, well, not this year, but that I usually go to, where our camper's at, is almost 14 foot above normal, which is 3/4 of the campgrounds are flooded out. Yeah, I'm sick of the rain too, Brady. Sick of the rain, man. You know, we've had a lot like that too, Blotto. I don't know. I mean, Jacob's changed the pictures, you know, the thumbnail, the titles on different things, and it's helped, but it didn't help. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Of course, we're still pretty new to it. We ain't been on a little over 4 months. Ones that I thought we did great was like the worst ones in there. And I'm like, wow. Good to know, Pine. Just ducking around. Good job. Okay. Going some freaking lines. Thinking about doing some turning. Thinking about making Kevin a special mallet. I already got him one, but I'm thinking of doing a different one for him. Special mallet for a special guy, that's right. so, Kevin. I always said I was special. I bet she did, Plywood. I bet she did. Part of my head. Yeah, understand that. Oh, really? Looks like zebra wood, huh, Pine? I got a pretty cool idea on a mailbox I've been wanting to do, but I ain't had the freaking time. Still got my number, man? Send me a picture. There you go. I'm sorry. It's back now, though, ain't it? I hit the wrong button. Lucky I didn't just shut it off. I screwed it all up. I got your number, but I'll screw it all up again. So I'm going to put my number right here. Let you read it, Pine, and send me it, okay? Yep, I screwed it up. Anybody that wants my number, write it down. Be glad to text me, call me, whatever, I don't mind. I already get 10,000 spam calls a day, so don't make a shit. Yeah, I can ignore anybody I want to. Oh, heck. Sure can. Just ignore everybody. Dusty. Cool, Pine. Or Greg. I'll start calling you Greg, I guess. That'd be good. That'd be good, Greg. If Jacob was out here, it wouldn't have been a problem. But I am not very tech savvy. I can build anything. I can wire anything. I can plumb anything, and I can work on any mechanical problem I have. But you give me that phone, and you might as well give me a freaking piece of dynamite, because I'll f it up every time. I promise you. Plywood. We could be brothers because I'm stupid too. I promise you. If let's put it this way, he could have all the firewall protection crap they call it in the world, and somehow my shit would get corrupt. Just would. It just would. Guys, hang tight. I'll be right back. I gotta go get me a refreshment out of the house. I ran out the shop. Be back in 1 minute. Your mind is corrupt, plywood. OP, good to see you again, buddy. Let me have one more refreshment, guys, and then we will. I'll go over and screw up the wood mallet for Kevin. He said it was still early. Yeah. You guys, you almost act like you know me or something. I'll get on my phone and look, but I'm scared to. Do we have anybody else going live, guys? Is Bearded Viking live, or how about Mike? I noticed he ain't been on here in a little bit. I was like, we know enough. You haven't seen anyone? What? That's good. I mean, I guess. Good for me. And I tell you, this last week kicked my tail. And we sat outside all day, and that wind beat us to death, and hotter than crap. Alan, free did he ain't do none? Okay. Alright, man. Ain't doing nothing. What's my opinion on it? Well, my opinion on it is 85% of the news is all bull crap. It's all lies. I mean, I don't really know. I don't have an opinion on it, man. I haven't really sat and listened to it enough or researched it, so I don't want to give false opinion on it. I really don't know, but here's the deal. In my opinion, if he's involved in it, there's several others involved in it. And if he's not, then probably some of the other people he hangs out with are involved in it. So I don't really know, man. I'll be honest. Bouncing around in the shop. Nothing wrong with that, OP. OP, I gotta remember your name's Alan. I'm terrible about names. I finally got Pine. He's Greg. At least I think he is. You're right, Kevin. If we knew the truth, well, if we knew the truth about a lot of things, it'd probably scare the hell out of us. I know it'd scare the hell out of us. Fine. That's just your opinion. Well, if he did what they said he did, yeah, I'm with you 100%. But you're right. We can't judge. There's only one person that can judge us. I'm already going to be judged for everything I did wrong. I just hope I've done enough right in my life that I can be where I need to be with all my family and when my children show up. But I promise you, if I go to hell, that air conditioner will be fixed and it will be a paradise when I get done. Because I am certified in that. James Allen Bond. Okay, OP. Aliens. Oh, aliens. Okay. Well, I'm straight to the point kind of guy. If I know, I know. If I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. But I hurt a lot of people's feelings a lot. I know that. I won't sugarcoat nothing. If I know it, I know it. If I don't, I don't. Just don't know it, man. No, no. I do change up. I get tired of beers, but this is the DeSakis is the longest one I've been on in a long time. Um, I like a lot of different beers. I mean, if I go out somewhere, hell, I'll drink a Blue Moon. I love that. Shock Top is a really good beer. Oh, man. OP, that's okay, buddy. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I'm glad you're here. Before DeSakis, I drank Michelob Ultra. I tried that the other day because I was out of DeSakis, and I was very, very disappointed. Coors is a very, yeah, Banquet is a very good beer. Believe it or not, this is terrible. I shouldn't even say it, but when I was a kid, I was 8 years old, 9 years old, in that time frame. My dad, that was his favorite, and he'd always tell me, "Hey, go give me another beer." Well, he'd always leave, just a little bit in there, and I'd drink that, mostly foam, but it's all beer. It really is. And 5 or 6 in, we're getting him beers. My mom was wondering what was wrong with me. Heck, I was twisted off. No, like I said, I'm not. I mean, I like DeSakis, but if I'm where there ain't no DeSakis, I'll find something else to drink. It's no problem. I know that's the back RCMG, but when I was 8 years old, you think I knew that? It's still beer. Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was kind of funny. But it got funny because my dad it would get warm on him, so he would leave just about I don't know, half inch at the bottom. And I got tore up. I remember that. That was something else. I thought my mom was going to kill my dad. You're right, it didn't matter. You're right, OP. You're right. Oh, that's priceless. They never drank, huh? Well, my mom and dad got divorced in '89. My dad, he was in the Vietnam War, and, well, that's all we're going to talk about that. But he came back pretty heavy drinker. My mom didn't really drink much, but they got divorced in '89, and she went from not drinking nothing to drinking bottles of vodka every Friday or Saturday night. That woman, she went on a binge for a little bit. You got your deal. Tobacco field, right? You guys, I don't think Alden's been on any lives or any videos or nothing yet. My youngest, it's funny, my wife got so freaking mad at me. If she was 7, I'd be surprised. But me and my neighbor at the time, we were drinking frozen margaritas. We made ourselves, and it was her birthday. It was Autumn's birthday. I know it was her 7th birthday. And I gave her an 8-ounce deal, deal of frozen margarita, and she walked across the street and showed her mom what her dad gave her. Yeah, that didn't turn out too well for Mike. We've only been on about 4 months, bud. Kind of just getting hot and heavy into it now. Um, what I do for a living out, we are contractors. We work for municipalities and rural waters. We do all their water and sewer and street repairs and operate for them. OP, I can drink tequila here and there, but it's not my friend. Haven't drank in 8 years. Well, good for you, Kevin. Proud of you, buddy. But going back to my youngest Autumn, she's always been a drinker like her dad since she's come of age. Have a bad day at work, we stop and get some beers. And of course, my kids work with me. Jacob, he went through his college years, and I guess he tied on a few here and there or whatever. But he can't keep up with old Pops and Autumn yet. Some days he gets close, I'll give him that. And some days he starts drinking before I do. Just a bad day. Ray, good for you, buddy. Good for you. Um, I don't have to have it every day, but it sure helps. I won't lie. I won't lie. There's days I don't drink any, but then there's days I drink a hell of a lot of it. C&G. Why? I don't get it at work. I get it after work. Most nights I drink about 6, guys. I'll be honest. When I'm on here and having a good time, maybe 9. good for you, Kevin. Oh, God bless you, man. That's awesome. I'll be honest, guys. I owned a bar. Let's see, that would have been in. I closed it in 2019. I had it for four years, I think. And I got really, really bad, like real bad drinking, guys. It was bad. Like I almost spent my marriage over it. And finally said, look, I don't need this kind of crap. And I mean, it got, the drunks get in the bar. Well, then I'd get pissed off. I'd grab them by the throat and drag them out the door, and that just caused more freaking problems. And I said, it's enough. I'm done with this. So, I was drinking. Okay, let's put it this way, guys. Me and a buddy of mine's birthdays was within about 2 weeks of each other, so we celebrated at the same time. The bartender quit counting my beers at 37, quit counting his beers at 41. We drank ourselves sober. I didn't even know that was possible. So I got rid of the bar and I slowed way down. Matter of fact, I didn't drink for quite a while after I closed the bar. I've done that twice, CNG. It's kind of scary, man. It's really scary, I'll be honest. Well, CNG, I never had that problem. The bar was like 6 blocks away. So either I'd drive or somebody took me home or I'd walk. But I don't remember much. The one that really kind of sobered me up, to speak, is a guy that sucker punched a buddy of mine, and I grabbed him by his throat and locked him in. I remember up to that point. And then my sister was a bartender, a good friend of mine was a bartender, and I had a bunch of my friends there. It took 9 grown men to get me to release this guy. A very good friend of mine told me the next day, he said, I thought you were going to kill him. He said, that guy was everything but dead. He said, it took everything we could get to break your arm loose. He said, you had that son of a buck locked in. And that kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Ain't nothing I'm proud of, that's for sure. CG, yeah, that's true, bud. I just stay at home and drink my beers now. I don't go anywhere. Man, that's scary plywood. Holy crap. Yeah, Ray, that would probably change me too, honestly. LBC, drinking a beer on Monday? Yes, sir. I am. Where's my wife? She's in the house. She's got to work early in the morning, which I do too, but she goes to bed way earlier than I do. My wife don't get on these lives with me. Thank you, OP. I like it too. I can't wait, like I said, until we get our finish room on there. It's going to be totally, totally different. I will have all kinds of room now after that. So yeah, our plan is to have that done, like I said, before it's super cold. I don't know if we'll get the other east side added on. We might get the pad poured before winter, but we'll see how it goes. We got so much other crap going on our other job. Yes, I am. I'm going to film it, Greg. We're going to do it step by step as we set the forms and get the fill sand in there, degrade, and dig out the stem walls and everything. We're going to get all that on there. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, and then we'll build. As we're building it, we'll do it. We're going to enclose that whole thing, but then leave a lean-to where that dust collection to go outside. We're going to have it dumped directly into the trailer, so that noise won't be in this side of the shop, and I can run it when I'm doing, excuse me, doing lives, and it won't be loud as crap in here while we're doing it, or even when we're building our videos. I'm excited more about the finish room than anything. Well, I can tell it's been a long weekend. I'm already tired and it's 7:30 here, guys. Jacob, he's certified in auto body and painting. He wants to put a cross ventilation in that finish room to pull the fumes out and everything, which I think is a great idea. So we'll see how we're going to do that when that time comes. But it sure will be nice to have our own area and not have to mess everything up, you know. He can be in there finishing, or me, or whatever, when somebody else can be out here working. So I'm kind of excited about it, guys, honestly. Kind of excited about it. Oh man, that sucks, NG. I didn't know it burnt down, man. That's what Jacob said, man. Said that's the way to go, so. Kevin, 60 by 80 or 60 by 80 multi-purpose building. Gonna do a little bit of everything in it. Needs parked vehicle or whatever. Oh wow, Cindy, that's cool. Ray, be careful, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. They say all the people, of course, I built a lot of shops in my life for people in the past, but everybody I talk to, mechanics, body people, unless you're like a dealership or something like that, but they say a 60 by 40 is about perfect for what you want to do. Um, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't have a clue. Ah, Kevin, that makes sense, bud. So yeah, you'd want a little bit bigger one for that. Yeah. Ours will be, um, when it's all said and done, it will be. Let me do the math. My brain did right now, guys. 28. It'd be 48 by 48. It's like 48.6 long, but yeah, so just 48 by 48. We're going to put a bathroom in this one. We have somewhere we don't have to go to the house or whatever. We have one out here. Then we have a wash station, obviously, in the finish room to clean out brushes and whatever else. Dixieland Homestead. Hey, how are you? Yeah, you'll have it all filled up, Kevin. You won't even have a shop. Well, that'd be cool, Greg. How big a property you got, bud? Just watching it rain. Where are you from, Dixieland? Don't you jinx me, my. Hey, Kevin, I didn't know how that works, buddy. I'm sorry. Fine, 25 acres. That'd be cool, buddy. Dixieland, Alabama. Well, I'm from Oklahoma, bud. Or I guess you're a guy. I don't know. I don't know. Please don't hate me for not knowing. Alabama. Female. Okay. I figured that, but I said bud, and I, ate them words. Here we are. Nice to meet you, hun. Hit that like button and subscribe if you would, please. Fixing to do some turn on wood lathe here in just a few minutes. So what all do you do on your homestead? Got a big garden? 5 gardens, like, holy crap, like what's all in them? Okay, Kevin, thanks for the update, buddy. I mean, I guess you could say I have 3 gardens. The way mine's set up, they're separate areas, but I just call it one garden. I agree, CNG. They're getting serious about it. You guys, I picked about 2 gallons of okra in the last 2 days. Sweet. Nice, Dixieland. Yeah, we're going to pickle some okra, and then we're going to season it, batter it, and freeze it, single layer it for fried okra. Then we do, we make salsa, we make spaghetti sauce, we make, golly, chili seasonings. We do a lot. Of course, we got an apple tree out here. We can apples and make apple pie filling. Hosanna. How are you? TR, how are you, man? $900 of potatoes. Oh, I hope the hell mine ain't that much, because I got a crap ton of potatoes this year too. And my corn's doing really good. My grapevines are doing really good. My blackberries are doing really good. My strawberries, we already got enough to make 12 pints of strawberry jelly and jams. I'm hoping to have enough to make some more grape jelly. We do a lot of canning. I love it. You've not had no okra? What the hell is wrong with you, plywood? Well, that beer's empty, guys. I guess better get over to the wood lathe. See how bad I can screw it up. I'm with you, Pine. It's to the point where I got to have it is between crunchy, fried, and almost burnt, if that makes sense. And of course, I love pickled okra. Oh my God, I love pickled okra. It's freaking awesome. Awesome, Greg. Awesome. See how bad this thing's going to vibrate until I get turned down some. You should have, man. Should have tried it. Turn that last piece of cedar, guys. It's so freaking dusty over here. Crazy. Grape jelly does make everything better, plywood. You guys ever had a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with grape jelly? Now that's the freaking bomb. There ain't nothing better, man. Night, CNG. See you next time, buddy. Whew. Actually cost me $0, man. $0. I mean, to replace it, about $50. Yes. This is a lot of cutoffs we had from other stuff. Yes, sir. Big mallet. Yeah, big mallet. Kevin, what do you think, buddy? Got to sand the ends off. Other than that, it's good. Well, made another mess in the shop. Big surprise. Oh man. Kevin still on there? Okay. Alright, plywood. Are you watching any Bearded Viking live? I'm kind of curious what's going on with him. Watching me. Well, plywood, I appreciate that, buddy. I didn't know if you'd popping back and forth or not. It's not too shabby. It's got a little bit of a crack here, but this is, laminated 3/4 inch plywood glued together, which is not surprising at all on it separating. But it darn sure worked for a mallet. Just too hard to find me, man. That sucks. I ain't out there big enough yet, then, am I? Maybe one day. Yeah. What do you think, Kevin? Is that for your approval? Got to sand the ends off. But oh, okay, plywood. Well, that's yours, man. I'll get it out in the mail to you. Man, it's gonna be a long week. We got in one community, we got over 300 meters we got to install, and that's if everything goes good and we don't have to do some repairs on it. You don't owe me nothing. You follow me and you're subscribed to me. It's just a thank you gift, okay? You don't owe me squat. I'll get her to you. I got several other things I got to mail off too. I'm digging them. I had to put a little bit of grip right there. You know, when I get a little upset, I kind of get clumsy, you know. Want some grip. Absolutely. I just feel blessed. I mean, that I'm able to do stuff like this. I love doing it. And if I can give my workout to somebody that can use it or appreciate it, that's what I'm going to do. I know I cuss like a sailor and drink like a fish, but it's God's will. The man has blessed me, and yes, I sin multiple times a day, probably 1,000 times a day. I'll be honest, but He has blessed me with a gift, and I'm going to try to send it all the way I can through the world. Well, man, it's like God, dude. That's awesome. It's like God told me to do that, man. That's so cool. Because I was going to send you the one the other day. Remember, we looked at that and I showed you. You told me which one you wanted, and I was sitting here today thinking, I'm like, I need to put grips in that. Man, that's cool. You made my day, man. That's for sure. We all sin daily. But yeah, I got to sand that end off a little bit where they spot spray them. I'll sand that off, and I'll probably do a little bit more round over on this end too. Awesome, Kevin. Good to hear, buddy. Need to give me a few more turning tools that are worth a crap. I don't have too many. I really haven't been doing much until the last few months, you know what I mean? I need to get me some ordered and get some good quality ones that actually hold an edge for more than 3 minutes. What's your favorite place to eat, Kevin? When you guys get to go out and eat, what is your favorite place to go eat? Or what's your favorite food? Put it that way. One of these days I'm going to start turning some bowls just to mess around. Texas Roadhouse is at the top. Okay. Good to know. That's one of my favorite too, man. We got one about 30 miles from us, and we haven't ate there in a little bit, but I love that place. Good to know, Plywood. I'll have to remember that with you, buddy. What is it when you do a project that you can't just quit messing with it, guys? Have you ever noticed that? Like, you just got to mess with it. Hell, it even goes with, uh, the other day I had to put an alternator on my pickup. I took the old worn out alternator off after it got done, and I was messing with it, spinning it, and everything else. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with the project that you just mess around with it. One of these days I'm going to go over there and I'm going to make me a baseball bat. I've been telling myself that for a while. I know, plywood, right? It's ridiculous. It's just crazy. I don't remember who it was on here popped on. Wants me to make a sword, so I am gonna make a sword just messing around. That'd be pretty simple. Be able to do it all on pretty much a table saw and a miter saw. But I am gonna do that. I just hadn't got to it yet. What all do they make oak out of, or oak? What do they make baseball bats out of? Is it oak? I mean, what all do they use? Well, that'd be cool, Kevin. Remind me where you're at now. I'm terrible with remember. I'm lucky I can remember people's names. Hickory. Okay. I'll have to get me a piece of hickory. I'm gonna make a baseball bat. Just for the heck of it. I'm kinda getting somewhat decent in my opinion. With the limited tools I have. Illinois, okay. Oh really? That's cool, Kevin. You know you're blessed if you have a really true friend, and you're really super blessed if you have more than one of them. My best friend married me and my wife, and I need to make a trip down to Texas to see that man. He kind of he's kind of straightened me out on the right path. He didn't push or nothing like that, but it was just like he it's like God put me in his path, or he put me in his path, knowing I needed something. I don't know how to explain it. I'm terrible about that. But he's a good dude. He's had a lot of health problems. I keep in touch with him, but Ohio for 3 years, and North Carolina for 4 years. The rest of my life lived in Ohio, Central Ohio. Okay. I was born in Atchison, Kansas. Moved down here when I was less than 2 years old, and I've been here ever since. My brother moved back up there. My cousins moved back up there. Well, part of them. Well, they all did, but then my one cousin moved down to Florida. I'll just stay here the rest of my life probably, and just live out my days here. We are going up to Maine in September, working our way down through the East Coast, and I'm going to stop in Cleveland, and then of course we got a lot of. My wife's got a lot of places we're going to stop, but work our way down. We're going to stop and talk. Hopefully, get to meet up with Daniel. That's our game plan on the end, toward the end of the trip, and spend a little bit of time with that guy. Anxious to see that man. I really want to be a big part of helping him build a shop. Told him that. I hope he remembers. Hope I ain't boring you guys, just rambling on. Feel like I can talk to you guys without any judgment. Mike's not here anymore. I-70 and I-57, really? Huh. Very cool. You think plywood? I'm about 50 miles southeast of I-70 in Ohio, US 33. Hey, Kevin. I don't know where I've seen it at. I don't remember the name of it. I'm going to see if I can find it. For Corporal Tunnel. I don't remember even what it was. I don't remember. I'll research to see if I can find it. But to help relieve that pain, my older brother has it pretty bad, and I forget what he uses, but I'll have to get a hold of him and find out. But have they done? I don't remember. Did you say you had surgery on your wrist, on your carpal tunnel? One hand has been fixed. Did it actually fix it? I've heard a lot of horror stories that people's had it done and it actually made it worse. Yeah, that still sucks though, because you just feel like you're just doing the bare minimum because you don't want to ache and hurt. I understand that. I had back surgery about 11 years ago. It's kicked my butt ever since, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, start using it more. Yeah, that could be pretty bad. Well, guys, I think I'm going to finish this beer. Call it an evening. I got to get up and out the door by 5:30 in the morning. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping in, saying hi, and chatting with me. Always makes my evening or day, whatever it is. Get to talk and vent with you guys. It makes a big difference in my life. It really does. I hope you really know that. I really do appreciate every bit of you. All of you guys. Oh, notebook's about to fall apart. Corn, Oklahoma, Mike. I've been to Corn. I'm trying to remember where it's at. I'm terrible about that. About 4 hours, I believe. 3 to 4 hours. We played. My son was in school. We played Corn in football. 3.5, 4 hour drive, if I remember right. Okay. Very cool, Kevin. Hey, William, how are you? I am just fixing to get off here. Um, but I plan to be live again tomorrow night. I'm good, buddy. I'm really good. Had a good evening with all the guys and gals, and hope to do it again tomorrow. William, remind me where you're from, buddy. Tennessee. I do remember that. We're going to be coming through there toward the end of September on our vacation. Ron, how are you, sir? Not good. Got a text for a dog Friday night. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. I got attacked by one 3 weeks ago now, I guess. Got me in the elbow here, right here. It's healed over, but nothing 5 stitches didn't have to take care of. Oh man, Ron. Sorry to hear that, bud. Jeez. Stepdaughter. Golly. Well, 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 man, you're blessed, buddy. I'm glad. I'm glad you didn't have to have no stitches. My deal was I was reading water meters, and I'm just walking. This German Shepherd came out of nowhere and jumped on me so fast. I was like, "What the hell?" Well, I beat the piss out of him with a metal clipboard. Finally got him away from me. It was like, good grief. Of course, I probably caused it more than anything because you know it's instinct that you jerk your shoulder back or your elbow up. He got me right on the elbow, and I'm sure that canine is what got it. Canine tooth ripped it, but it pissed. It really just pissed me off more than anything. It really did because I knew the guy and I told him what I thought about it. But anyways, only reason I even got stitches is because it was a dog, and I thought, well, all the germs them dogs and cats got in their mouths, I might as well just make sure I'm good and clean, get an antibiotic. Because if I'd have done it at work, like as in working on a water line or a sewer line, and cut the hell out of myself just because I was working on something, I'd have just literally told Jacob to super glue it and let's wrap it up. I've done that so many times. And what's crazy when you do that, you hardly have a scar at all. It's crazy when you just naturally put it back, but when they want to put freaking stitches or staples in you, you got a scar from heck from then on. I don't blame you, William, not one bit. Wow. Wow, Ron. Gee, Christmas. That's good, plywood. It's good to have a good surgeon every once in a while. Most of the time, they're just botching you up. I'd rather have my wife sew me up than anybody else. She likes inflicting pain upon me anyway. Lost 2 good paying days of work. Well, that sucks. I'm all plugged up now. Gee, Christmas. Well, guys, hate to cut it short. Ron, I hope you pop back in tomorrow night when we're out here. Um, the neighborhood dog got on my rabbit. Man, that sucks, William. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and we'll see you again tomorrow night or the next night. But I'm sure it'll be tomorrow night. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do, so appreciate each and every one of you. Can't see the stepdaughter. My wife, wife will. Oh, can't sue the stepdaughter. My wife will be pissed. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, that wouldn't turn out well for you, Ron. Not at all, buddy. All right. Well, God bless y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see you next time. Okay.